Hello, everyone. This is Royal once again. So I think I said it in the community tab. I plan on showing some sneaks, and I might as well do it now. So this is an upcoming game for a Avatar: The Last Airbender game, and it looks good. So that was loud. We got a toolbar. So this is what the toolbar I'm assuming will look like. I do think a lot of this is subject to change. Here is I believe either water bending or blue fire. Probably water. Looks more like water. There's no sounds with these ones. So you got VFX sneaks. It's quite a lot here. So we got this one. So this is like some fire. So I'm assuming this one, um, the big one is probably the fire, like a comet. We got okay. So yeah, this is water because it's a water wall. So yeah, that looks pretty good. You got the. I'm not really sure what this is. This might be some sort of whip. You got this one, which what is this one? Oh, this is one. This is a hit effect. So whenever something hits, an NPC, that's what it uses. If it's like water. So this, I believe, is airbending, which is what I'm obviously gonna be maining, of course, because that's airbending so freaking cool. Look at that. That is so cool. So you got that, and then you got this one. So it looks like we have like maybe a jab, not a jab, but a comet, like or not a comet, but like a ball of wind. Like in the original ARB or a Rogue Benders, Avatar Rogue Benders. I remember that all of them had like the ability to like throw the element out. So this is probably what it is, and then it seems that we also have a kick move, like a kick slash move. I remember in the old there in the ARB, I remember that firebending actually did have something similar to that. So it looks like we have a barrier. Yeah, it says here that you can explode it and it protects you. Which is pretty cool. We got a air wheel. So this will actually allow you to this is like the movement. There is also going to be parkour as well, by the way. There will also be parkour or airbending parkour. Um yeah, the airbenders have parkour. So like wall running, I think wall kicking, super fast running, all this stuff. So we got a air shield. It looks like, yeah, that's what it says, air shield, and it blocks almost anything. Air blast. So that's probably similar to what the other one was like a blast, like a key blast almost. So this one seems to be some sort of like evasive, like you explode them off, or this, I guess. So this looks like a fire blast, like some sort of you shoot it off or whatnot. This looks like maybe this is like a jab. That's probably what this is. It's probably like a jab. Like I mean, it could be like this, but at the same time, there is jab moves like in the old games where like basically if anyone threw any sort of bending, you could use the jab and it would knock it back. Fire stream. That is so good looking. So I'm guessing that's kind of like almost like Sasuke's because I believe in the show they say that your breath is what the firebenders have. That's why they're so powerful. Is they breathe into their hand and it shoots out fire. Well, I think the fire stream is almost similar to Sasuke from Naruto's. I would say maybe like his fire breath or whatever move that was. I forget. So we got blue fire. I have not actually seen much of Blue Fire. I think this is like one of the only sneaks. Got map sneaks now. There's not a whole lot here, but we got a Zaufu, I think that is what it's called. I don't remember a whole lot from the avatar. And a lot of this could also be the Legend of Korra as well. So, he also admits here, fire jab. So, this is going to be the animation for, like, jab, like the fire jabs. I would assume that there's probably going to be different, like, animation for different jabs. And, like, obviously, I would assume that this one is... It doesn't take long to swap out the anims. So, most likely, this is going to be the jab, obviously. But this is probably going to be, like, one or two parts of the M1 of the jab. Because there's most likely going to be, like, right hook, left hook, and then a kick kind of thing. It's probably not just going to be, like, you know, right hook, right hook, right hook. You know, just over and over the same animation. It's probably going to be varying animations. Now, we got what looks to be a spear. I'd say this looks pretty freaking good. I don't remember where this is from. This kind of almost looks like Toji's, what is it called? His, I forget his name, the sword. And it's Soul Sword, maybe? Split Soul Katana, that's what it is. So, Split Soul Katana. That's what it looks like. Looks like Toji Split Soul Katana a bit. And then we got I guess maybe like, I'm not really sure what this is, but they just look like basic swords, like dual swords. We got what looks to be like a katana-esque basic like two-handed sword. I forget what they call them, but they're back in the old days, like in the medieval times. There was like different like sword types. There was like the one-handed ones, and then which were like, you know, sabers and whatnot, and there was like the two-handed ones, which were like these big swords. I can't remember the names. All the sword types. What are people called that use a two-handed sword? I can't remember what this is called. Dual wielding. It's not that one. I don't remember. Longsword. That's what it looks like. Yeah, longsword. It looks like a combination of like a katana and a longsword. Now there isn't a whole lot in here. I mean, this is a new game. This is gonna be... I would say with the way it looks good. Visually, it looks good. I'd say, from what I can understand, it's about 30 to 40% done. I will, in fact, be leaving the Discord in the comments. Or, yeah, the comments, because I can't send them in the description. But, do note, when you reach level 20, you will actually, you'll actually get Tester. So, you can get Tester for free. If you server boost, you can also get Tester. Like a lot of these people, like this person, or here we go. This person, Kieran. You notice they have Tester, but they have Server Booster, but they're only a level 5. So, it's at level 20, but if you Server Boost, you get it instantly. But, from what I can gather, the creator, Soma, here, he has said, when the, I think it was the animations have been created, or something of that sort, or all the VFX or something, he will, in fact, be updating the game and opening it to Tester. Because the plan is, he gets the animations, and he gives it to, like, the scripter, who will, in fact, you know, the scripter will, like, the scripter will, add it, basically. So, basically, testers do not get to play yet, but they will soon. Whenever the dude finishes, like, making the animations or VFX or whatever, yes, you will be able to test the game. From what I can gather, there's a few moves done. There's a few weapons you can use. It's playable, not to like a heavy extent, but it's playable to some degree. I mean, a lot of moves aren't, working on all that, but, you know, I mean, at the same time, you got to code in all these animations, all these VFX, the damage, the script itself to actually mess with it. So there are M1s, there are, power, there are some bending abilities to some degree, but for the most part, it's a little janky. Anyways, that's about it. I will, of course, like I said, leave this in the comments. Or, yeah, I'll see you later.